Well, hello everyone. This is your unmanned pilot, John Victor Jacobson, and we are somewhere in Southwest Florida flying over the water and this beautiful park that we are in right now. And there were no Karens here, and this is what it looks like. It's very nice. And I had to mention Karens because everybody told me not to. But anyway, look, this is a beautiful beach and a beautiful Southwest Florida landscape at the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, look at that. And here's like an alcove, and there are some dirt trails, and there are some hiking trails where you can see all kinds of wildlife, lizards, turtles, tortoises, and that's the water. It's nice and clear. Well, actually, it's kind of green, but here's where we took off from. It was a nice shaded area, and that's what it looks like in Tiny Planets. And now we're just gonna take our Mavic 3 Pro and give it a run around the island a little bit. So these are some of the hiking trails. And it looks like there's enough room to get one vehicle down there too for maintenance and whatever. Clear trees from the path. And on the right side you see the road going in and out of the park. And on the right, you have the beaches, and you also have up on the right, up ahead, straight ahead, and they have some parking lots over there, and it's salty water. So Isaiah was real careful about not driving through the salt water because he didn't want to ruin his new truck that he drives. Has about 13,000 miles on it now, and I drove 10 of them. And Isaiah's my favorite driver ever. And what do we got going on here? Let's go and get a 360 panorama of this little spot here. There's a real nice little park down there. And there was actually some people down there on the swing. There's 2 people down there. And we're up pretty high, about 200, 300 feet. Now we're going to come down and do a 360. Okay. Here's the 360. And here's the tiny planet that you can get from 360. And now we're just going to take a little drone fly down the beach, do some zooming, and go around maybe to the end of that island. Let's see what we're going to do. We might have to speed this up in post, but that's what I'm doing right now. So we're not going to do it. I'm just going to keep narrating, editing, and moving around and showing the world of Florida to the world out there in Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. There we go. Okay, so now we are going to head back to our launch location. And you can see there's just a lot of activity on the beach. These beaches are very popular. And the further up you go to the beach, the more isolated and the more secluded it is for those of you who want their privacy. Florida is such a beautiful state. I wish I lived here. And I am looking for a farm here. That's right. You heard me. I said it. And now we're just coming back to our launch location under that gazebo there. I'm going to bring the drone down. Little by little, we'll get her down. There we go. Now we're just going to move forward. Yeah, and we pitched our gimbal all the way down. I can't wait to the Mavic 4. I want my Mavic 4. And down there is my the box I keep my drone in, and you'll see it as we get closer. I'm gonna take it and land it underneath the gazebo. There's the box. All right, now stop. There we go. And what am I doing? Am I landing on the ground? No. No. Oh, where are we here? Hold on. All right, there we go. And we're landing. And tint the gimbal back up. And now we are at park number 2, where we were accosted by a Karen, and I'm not going to say any more about the Karen. We were flying our drone, and we were driving our radio-controlled cars in the parking lot here. And we were being very respectful and keeping away from vehicles. And I even let my sister drive one of them. She's never done it before, and she was doing fine. And now let's get down over here and see what's at the end. Then we're going to turn around and we're going to come on back. Yeah, baby. Are you ready? Oh, look how nice it is. Florida is the best place, tropical place to visit on the planet Earth. And I have been to tropical places around the world. The Philippines, the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and this here, there's nothing that even comes close to the quality of the amenities and the park systems that they have here in Southwest Florida. All right. So anyway, that's my blue truck down there, the Chevy Colorado. And we are going to come on down. See that blue one to the left? Yipper. And this is a 360 of that area. And then when you go into the Tiny Planets app, you end up with this. Yeah, baby. And back at the parking lot, without the Karen, we flew out there, and I wanted to check out some of these kayakers. There they are. There's one, there's two, and there's more. Yipper. And guess what? There are turtles in these parks everywhere you go. Eastern box turtles and other tortoises. And this is a playground. And that's our 360 again of the park. And these are some of the boats that go in and out. And that's me and Isaiah and my sister Marie here in South Florida. And this is me back up in New Jersey. Yeah, baby. Bink.